Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, today is our board meeting day. It's turned extremely cold all of a sudden. I had to warm my hands up around the kettle and my eyes look extremely brown, dark today. I turned the light on because I thought it might change it, but the eyes look a bit dark. Chocolatey. Wow. Kind of matched the hair. Anyway, so let me tell you the deal about this week's board meeting. As I've just had, I've just realised I've had a conversation for about an hour on a video call. We was talking a lot about when you mentor up with someone. So it's kind of like, well, when your superior comes out to work with you and kind of has a watch to see how you're getting on, gives you some tips, let's say some selling tips. So I've been having this conversation about, when you actually take someone out with you to work, like your mentor. And previously, I'd thought to myself about the board meeting, what to do. I need to get these words out. We're going to buddy up with the person that's next door to us. Now, I kind of already knew that, but then I forgot that. I had this conversation, and it was like, why am I not really feeling a flow for the reading? It's like, what are we going to do? We're buddying up. Jeez. We're buddying up today with the person that's next door to us. So, Aries, you're going to be with Taurus. Then we have Gemini, you're with Cancer. Leo, you're with Virgo. Libra, you're with Scorpio. Sagittarius, you're with Capricorn. And Aquarius, you are with Pisces. I feel like one of you will be the mentor, and one of you will be the student. What do you have to learn? Okay, so Aries, you have the Truth card, which is judgment. Okay, you're wanting to talk about this. I feel like Taurus, I feel like the first person, so Aries, and then it'll be Gemini. You're the one that's coming up with the question, and then the answer is going to be given by Taurus. You have it all planned in your mind, and then when it comes to actually executing this, you've got to kind of go with the flow. Right, Taurus, wisdom. So we have, it's perfect really, seeing as the Hierophant is Taurus. Two major arcanas here. We're needing to, it's the lighting. What's going on with the lighting? Okay. Aries. I'm actually feeling as if you're wanting to know a little bit about karma, how it works. Okay, you've got the scales of justice here, and I feel you're standing here. Now, what's blocking the other side? It's like, how do I balance my scales so I can get through to the other side? And it all comes down to you telling the truth. Okay. The Hierophant is with Taurus, and being the mentor in this situation. Let's have a look. First of all, I'm going to read the wisdom card because I'm not really channeling too much there about what's coming out of this book. So we're going to go straight to the book. Let's see what the book says about this. Wisdom. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the acumen, education, knowledge and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organisation or group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realise it or not. Perfect. Perfect explanation of what we're actually doing now. So let's have a look at this truth card. I am going to read the message, but first, let's get the Rider-Waite Tarot. We'll get some more we'll get some more suggestions on what we're wanting to talk about when it comes to balancing out these scouts with the truth. What was coming through my mind is to be able to put yourself forward for judgments, you have to acknowledge what you're viewing as your wrongdoings. We all know if we've misbehaved, if we want to say that, if we've been behaving badly. And we can come up with all the excuses in the world to kind of cover our own conscience, let's say that, when really you have to go within, speak to the divine and hand it all over, all the wrongdoings as well. That's really when you're ready. It's like you're not afraid of judgment. You'd rather kind of karma just do its clearing. Let's have a look at these tarot cards. Okay, so finding the balance here. You want to stay on the right side of karma, but you do have to clear up what's going on in the background. When you are genuinely conscious, let's say that, and you can see where maybe there's been some hiccups in your life, and you take responsibility of it, because this is a card that just reminds me of feeling like a fool, like a wally. But when you are genuinely wanting peace, the divine will give you all the support that you need. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. It's about you needing to put in the work though. Okay. There's this energy of moving forward in generosity, like from this moment forward. You just need to focus on being generous of heart. It's more about, I remember actually, I don't remember the date or the time or anything like that, but I consciously remember saying to myself, from this moment forward, I'm going to be very truthful. Not very truthful. I'm going to speak my truth. I won't lie. I won't make excuses. That was a big one, because we could all come up with things that we could blame for our actions, our behaviour. And it was kind of like, no, I don't want to kind of come up with excuses anymore. So there was that moment when I can kind of face what's been, because that has been now, and that's not who I am now. And I don't like to think of myself as still being that person that I was, because, where's that going to get us? We know if we've evolved. Anyway, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So fate is in your favour. Fate is in your favour. I would never normally describe that card like that. Let's go to the magical mermaids and dolphins. If you see here, everyone's doing their studying. You've got to put in the work. It's kind of like, have you hit the books? You can always tell when someone's personally developing. When you ask them what book they're reading, they definitely come up straight away with an answer. But you can actually see it in their behaviour. In the way that they're speaking, their attitude, their kind of state of mind. You can tell a lot if someone, the telltale signs, if someone's actually personally developing. 5 pages a day, that's all it takes. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So now it feels very much, now you've asked for help, okay, notice when it's coming. Everything's going to start lining up for you. I said fate was in your favour. Okay, let's read about this. When you tell the truth, the truth will be revealed. And that's your spiritual truths. Okay, but Judgment Day has to come. Let's read Synchronicity, then I'm going to read the Judgment card, and then I will end with Aries and Taurus with a Archangel Guidance card. Where are we going? Synchronicity. As a result of your prayers, as a result of all your prayers and manifestation work, you're now attracting synchronistic events. Those chance meetings, information that you just happen to receive, and other synchronicities are really answered prayers. By drawing this card, heaven calls your attention to the synchronicity and serendipity happening in your life. The more you notice these magical events, the more they occur for you. Even better, write them down in a journal as a way to stimulate more synchronicity in your life. You may already know that there are no coincidental or accidental occurrences. This card reflects your recent focus on positive thoughts, which are being directed toward your desires, like a magical energy beam that can influence physical objects. Your optimism and faith are reshaping your life into a masterpiece that reflects your higher self. So I do feel like men, most definitely masculines, kind of know about the law of attraction. Actually, from past days, when it was the first thing that Jamie said to me when he came back on the scene after him and Megan had been in about 1.5 years separation. He was homeless, and he reached out to actually ask me if I could lend him some money. I didn't even tell Megan that he had reached out. And the first thing that he said to me when they obviously had dealt with what they needed to deal with and they were back into union, he said to me, "I never forget what you said when I was on the streets, Lucy, about the law of attraction." I mean, I wasn't even into tarot then, but we were big studiers of Wayne Dyer. Who else would I have been studying there? Napoleon Hill. Okay, so it was all before like my spiritual days, but he remembered that. He's actually working with somebody that I used to kind of coach, around about the same age as them. And he's found himself working with this lad again. Well, he's found himself working with this lad. And again, this lad has turned around and said to him, "I never forget what Lucy says about, the law of attraction and positivity," and started speaking about things that they've attracted along the way because of that, about remaining positive, keeping positive. It will get you everywhere. Okay. And sometimes when you're kind of left to your own devices, that is what you may tap into, is the law of attraction, especially if you've been told about it. Let's have a look at, I think I just rambled on a bit then. Oh, we was meant to be reading the Psychic Tarot. We was, but we picked these up and there's no mistakes. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Let's read the Truth card, which is the Judgment card. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the power of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realised and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Okay, so seeing as Taurus has a book here, let's give Aries some book suggestions. Okay, top of the list has to be Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I resonated so much with that book, realised I was doing already a lot of that, and I kind of found my little home within that book. So Think and Grow Rich. What else could I recommend to do with the law of attraction? Well, obviously the book, The Law of Attraction. And let's give you one more. Well, The Secret. There you go. They're just really the 3 books that I can think of. So once you start reading a book regarding the law of attraction, your life's going to, it's going to appear to be much more easier to navigate. Okay. There you go. How to overcome difficulties. Tap into the law of attraction. Get a book. Get a book. Who's next? Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what would you like to talk about? Destiny and fertility. You want to talk about the divine feminine's energy. It feels like what makes a divine feminine, the 6 faces of the divine feminine. What makes her so beautiful? 2 major arcanas again, guys. A deck of 78, and we've already had 4 major arcanas out. I've only pulled 4 cards. Okay, so we're looking at destiny. You can see that there's 6 faces, or 7 faces. 7 faces. Can't count. It's not important. And then we've got fertility here, which takes me to the divine feminine being very enlightened, very comforting. You've got the colours of the peacock here. Homely. What makes the divine feminine? Okay. Cancer. What would you like to say to Gemini? Material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, so finding the balance between the material and the spiritual realm, allowing things to flow. Understanding your own worth is coming out big time here. Okay, when you know that you're the divine feminine, you know that it's impossible to be disrespected, to be mistreated, to not feel loved. Those feelings just do not exist. The divine feminine is completely taken care of by the divine. Now there's a masculine here. It's taking me to the divine feminine should be completely cared and nurtured for by the divine masculine. But when you're a divine feminine, regardless of who's doing the loving, she feels loved. Okay. That's interesting. So material and spiritual prosperity. Cancer, I feel like we're going to read this card first. The song Homely Girl was coming through. About being a beautiful woman, being a homely girl. Material and spiritual prosperity, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, where's the Pentacles? Here they are. The number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. So with the divine feminine here, she doesn't really come with any grief. That's she's healed. She's done her grieving. So she doesn't bring with it turbulence. Okay. So the number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay rise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected to arrive out of the blue. So also that the divine feminine is, she's fate's going in your favour. She's that lucky charm. Okay. Gemini being the card of the lovers. I feel actually like this is the divine masculine wanting to know what makes you so homely. Or why is it that he feels extremely lucky? Good luck is on his side. It's like when he's kind of thinks of you, maybe. Okay. So a sudden bonus, a pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected to arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards the success of a common goal. So also there's this energy of the divine feminine being very much on board with her counterparts' goals. They have a common goal. So it's like they have that, they have one thing that they have in common. I feel like they work together on that thing, but they'll have their separate things as well to do. But there's definitely the support here of the divine feminine. So she will support her masculine in whatever endeavour he chooses. Okay. You have to remember we're talking about a divine masculine as well, not a distorted masculine. This is a feminine who trusts her masculines and his decisions. Her masculines. Okay. Well, when I said about it's impossible to disrespect, so it's kind of like people go out of their way to please the divine feminine, naturally. Why? Because there's a knock-on effect with them. They receive extreme good luck. Good karma comes their way. Okay, when they pay respect. There's a time of prosperity, balance and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. I'm struggling to get this out. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favourite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. Divine Feminine, you will receive your worth. This came up yesterday. Your worth is being seen, most definitely via the Divine Masculine's energy here. And it's like he wants to pay his respects. Let's have a look at the mermaids and dolphins. I feel like it's turned into a reading now, let alone a coaching session. You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. I just think of you and I start to glow. I watched Stardust yesterday. Oh, did you see? Was you watching it with me? Did you watch Stardust yesterday? Did you notice how she lit up? She glowed when she was around her love. Anyway, protection. You, your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. That is the security of the Divine Feminine. You are safe, secure. There's no need to even worry about your survival when you're in the arms of the Divine Feminine. In the arms of the angel. Let's read this protection. We wanted to know. Okay, wrong book. I've tucked this one underneath the laptop. I don't know why. Your prayers, which ask for safety and protection, have been heard and answered. Any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, washed away with the tide of heavenly love. This love is clearing away your insecurities so that you can feel totally secure. There's no place like home. And home is within the Divine Feminine. Okay. But seeing as Cancer here, and it's a masculine here, who's seems to be at home alone. I felt the energy of Kevin when he was having a paddy at the top of the stairs, jumping around, saying, when I grow up, I'm living alone. I used to do that. I find myself like living alone and your wish is my command. It's like, yes, but that's not what I kind of meant. You just want to be around the right company. So the right company is sent. Okay. Oh dear. Your prayers, which ask for safety and protection, have been heard and answered. Any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, washed away with the tide of heavenly love. This love is clearing away your insecurities so that you can feel totally secure. When you ask heaven to watch over you, your loved ones, your home, and your possessions, your prayers are instantly answered. There's no hesitation or delay on heaven's part. It's done as soon as you ask. Your energies can now be directed in meaningful and creative ways with your mind clear of worries. Enjoy your day. That's what it says. Enjoy your day. It does feel like the energy of the Divine Feminine, there's no fear within her. So fear doesn't come anywhere near her. Anything that, because she doesn't perceive fear, it doesn't exist. Okay. Let's go to the Archangel Guidance. Just one card, please. Okay, we'll have two. What was this jumping one? Clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional guidance as these signify divine guidance. And that's exactly where the Divine Feminine's tapped into. Noticing her physical and emotional feelings. Okay. It's kind of like she's fueled by feelings, by her feelings. She feels her way. Next card. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones and home. So if you're looking for a safe haven, it's with the Divine Feminine. It's like she has this protective bubble, support bubble surrounding her. It's quite amazing, really, isn't it? It is. Okay, should we just leave it there with that? We'll leave it there with that. We don't need more clarification on that. Let's have some coffee. I've got 2 cups of coffee. I've got a cappuccino that I'm finishing off. And then behind that, I just have like a regular coffee. Who's up next? Okay, it's going to be Leo and Virgo. Leo, what would you like to talk about? Sex. No. Well, whatever. Okay, want to talk about choosing wisely. What about who you have sex with? It is quite important and something you learn. Okay, about giving away your sexual energy. That comes with having to clear karma as well. Right, let's have a look about choosing wisely. What direction to go in towards the light. Everything's pointing towards the light. Okay. So it's giving me really the energy here that you have enough experience to be able to make a decision. Look towards the light. Virgo. I'm feeling very much a self-forgiveness here of the past. But like I spoke about earlier, it's like you can't dwell on who you was. Just don't be that person anymore. Okay, it's going to be a story to tell, and it will come in handy at some point. All these hands here. To be able to point someone else into the right direction. Okay, the whole point of our lessons are to learn from them and then go on to help others so that they don't have to, well, you help people out, don't you? You give them clues. You can't do the work for them, but I felt the energy of when you kind of help someone, you can help them to study and revise for like an exam or for a test, but they have to take that test themselves. And obviously you want to try and help them to pass the test, make it easier for them. Okay, so there's all this energy here about you meditating, and it's in flow because we've gone from the 7 to the 8 of cups. So emotional withdrawal. So Virgo is saying go within. It's very much about asking if you want to say the Lord, which way to go. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Okay. You've got your footprints there and your handprints, so you definitely have support with you that's guiding you. I feel like you could be this lower bird here, although it's flying higher, but I feel like you're being covered. So not sure on what direction to choose, to follow, go within, because there's definitely somebody with you. They've got your back, they've got you covered. Okay. So it could be because upon angels' wings, it could be to have a look at the, I wanted to actually say birds, maybe have a look at the behaviour of the birds. Stop, breathe, relax, pay attention. Okay, notice the signs. Spoke about synchronistic signs here. The more you notice them, the more they're going to appear. The more you start noticing the birds and nature and how it actually responds to your energy, okay, it's like they're like paying attention. Okay, so let's get some signs in. You have to trust those signs. Okay, let's have a look at the mermaids and dolphins. There is no need for you to be confused because everything that you're wanting to know, you already know. You just need to tap into it and believe the answer that comes through. Okay. Divine magic is with you. This is awesome. Now there's a card underneath. I'm not going to look just yet because this card says the next card we have to pay particular attention to. You need to pay attention. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Got to believe in miracles. Okay. Whoa, 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 it's magic, you know. Okay, this card signifies that the next oracle card you pull out of the deck is surrounded by a divine magical energy. Do you want to see it? Okay, let's see. Oh, your worthiness. Was that a bit loud? Sorry about that. The divine magic card urges you to pay very special attention to this card and do your best to follow its message. Got to do the work. And we'll know if you've done the work. Okay. The divine magic card indicates that a spiritual gateway has been opened for you. At such times, your ability to manifest is heightened. Use this time to focus upon your desires. If you're unsure what you truly want, ask for divine guidance through prayer, meditation, or ritual. But first, we need to pay particular attention, extra special attention. What did it say? The divine magic card urges you to pay very special attention to this card and do your best to follow its message. You've got to do your best. You've been blocking your manifestations due to deep-seated beliefs that you don't deserve them. Manifestations aren't rewards for good behaviour, they're effects of your thoughts. So at the beginning I spoke about behaving badly, misbehaving. Okay, well listen up. Because manifestations aren't rewards for good behaviour, they're effects of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings and actions. When you allow yourself to receive, you help with God's plan to demonstrate love everywhere. Accepting heaven's help isn't just about you personally. It's about allowing yourself to be helped so that you can help others. Accept good graciously and affirm, thank you for the gifts that have come to me now. I gratefully accept them for the good of all. Learn your lessons for the good of all. Okay. It's 1331. Let's get an Archangel Oracle. Choose wisely. I am. I've got it. Beloved one. Archangel Shamal, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Believe that you're worthy and deserving of this connection. And so it is. And so it shall be. Let's read this message. Beloved one. Love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. That's beautiful. It says someone's there with you. Working with Archangel Shamal. Shamal's aura is pale green, like a springtime leaf in the morning sunlight. You can feel close to Shamal's loving energy by wearing or carrying a green fluorite crystal. Okay. That's that for Leo and Virgo. Libra. Okay. What's the name of the game? Does it mean anything to you? Is that what you're asking, Scorpio? What's the name of the game? Does it mean anything to you? Let's have a look, Libra. Deception and envy. Okay. Now, let's see what Scorpio wants to come up with. A couple of things. Patience and harmony. Okay, so Libra, this is looking as if you have turned your head away from Scorpio, as if Scorpio's a deceptive little fucker, wants to come through. But Scorpio's actually saying patience, my dear one. Shit me, I thought it was snowing. Is that snow? It could be snowing. I think it's snowing. How the fuck did that happen? Right, patience, tier 1. It's snowing. That could not be blossom or cotton. That's snow. It's snowing. Okay. Wow. I didn't put the washing out on the line. That must be why. It was lovely and sunny earlier. We got snow. Right, let's have a look. Wow. Don't be deceived, Lucy. Deception and envy. Okay, so let's read this card because this is the energy that's Libra's picking up on, but Scorpio's actually saying patience. It's like it's not how it seems. So it feels very much as if Scorpio is working on like this close bond. It's meant to be a counselling session. I feel like they're just telling each other how it is, what it is. It's snowing. 7 of Swords. Now this came up yesterday in reverse. The sneaky 7. So let's have a look. Because what may be coming across as being sneaky may not be the case. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Interesting. I actually felt like that was saying, and I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you the few things that I picked up on in this card. Libra is under this impression, okay, because they haven't been kind of told different. When it says here, how well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? So because there is this, I feel like, silence, snubbing. Should we say it's a snubbing? It's an avoidance. Okay. Which kind of screams to Libra that it's something deceptive's going on. What's actually going on is the envy. Okay. In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. I feel like Scorpio has actually been studying before coming forward. They want to know all the facts. Good luck with that because it's just continuous. Okay. It's like you're never going to know it all, even though I kind of said you already do know it all. Anyway, let's not go there right now. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. So I feel like Scorpio feels like he's wanting to claim. He has harmony here with patience, but it's like it may not appear how you're envisaging it at the moment. So you're looking on the negative, where actually the whole story is a real positive behind the scenes. Okay. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. I feel like there could be this energy of Libra overprotecting themselves from hurt, not wanting to get involved with the deception. So you're actually it's better to be safe than sorry. But I feel like there's this energy of actually being sorry for thinking that about Scorpio. 14, let's have a look. Let's have a look at your patience here with Temperance. Scorpio with Temperance, patience, wow. This card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. I felt like that card actually moved within, that person actually moved within that card there. I felt like there was a bit of an illusion going on. This could be in the areas of how you think and work and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. So I'm feeling with the energy here with Scorpio, they're very much a planner. They want to have every aspect, know about every aspect, know like the finer details, but it just feels like mental overload. But there's definitely been growth in this time. It's like the connection's been coming closer, even though it may appear to have been falling apart. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration, learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You're an ethereal being in a physical body, enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honour all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The patient card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts and perspectives. Blissful harmony, which is next, can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefits. So I feel like Scorpio's just been getting themselves into balance. The masculine feminine energy, it's a very new experience, trying to learn the tricks of the trade. Okay. So the patient card reminds you, I said the patient, the patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one, all benefits. Listening, sharing and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and human mankind. So I feel this energy of it's a strong divine masculine Scorpio energy. It's a stubbornness, but actually they're wanting to reach out to the feminine here. So when it says listening, sharing and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and in human mankind. And as seen as Libra seems to have, which is a justice card, I feel like this energy is you're being deceived and it's best just to walk the other way, away from this energy. I feel there's this energy of wanting to let you know the truth. Okay. It's kind of like it's very unsettling for Scorpio to think that you would think that that's going on. But Libra's kind of like, well, what else am I meant to think? So that's setting the record straight here. Okay. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you, as well as ones that you have a hand in creating. Let's go to the magical mermaids and dolphins. Rest. This situation here has been healing. Okay. Rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. I feel like this is for both of you. Rest. Definitely with the masculine energy here, he's recuperating. Okay, he's blending these energies. This card asks you to slow down, rest, and be very gentle with yourself right now. Can you cancel your appointments today, or for part of the day, and take a nap? By drawing this card, you're urged to let go of unnecessary activities and to focus on self-renewal. Give yourself a hug, look in the mirror, and say, I love you. I promise to treat you with the respect and care that you deserve. You're wonderful. No rushing or time urgency is allowed today. This is a day of sweet kindness, where you treat yourself as gently as a baby cradled in your arms. So I feel like the masculine energy is very much, or Scorpio energy, seems to be going into like a collective reading now, seems to be very much in harmony and drawing on the feminine's energy. It's like they are present. Let's read the harmony card. How can we not? It's the card of the lovers. Six. I've just opened up to authority. This is the masculine taking charge now. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one, and I feel that's what Libra's doing, remembering that this doesn't necessarily mean that this partnership will be on a one-to-one. There's a point then where you can actually focus elsewhere. Okay. They can be forged with a group, an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. So ask yourself, I feel like they're talking to Scorpio here, ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? Well, actually, no. You're actually very balanced. Like Justice or Justin. Who's Justin? What did Justin say? Did Justin say something to you? I don't know who Justin is. Okay. Bieber. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? And what have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. Wow. Okay, that was tiring, and I haven't even done you an Archangel Oracle. I will. I'm extremely tired now. We've still got two more. It stopped snowing now. I can't believe it was snowing. I told you it went extremely cold before I came on. Okay. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving and creative child of God, and you are very loved. Remember who you are. I feel like someone's remembering they are a divine masculine. Okay, let's leave it there with these two. Should we swap cups? We can swap cups. I thought I dropped it down, we then drizzled it. It's like my lips have gone numb. It's cold. Who's next? Sagittarius. Capricorn. Let's get this done. Can we have a couple of real quick messages, guys? Got the maintenance guy out. Feels like the energy of, okay, this needs to be sorted now, and it's very much a strong force of the divine masculine coming forth to recognise the divine feminine. It's very much this energy. He doesn't like her thinking them things. Okay, he wants to set the record straight. We have prosperity begins, financial material changes, and positive movement forward. 3 nice cards. This is for Sagittarius, and am I even doing it like this anymore? Listen, my board meeting's been... Let's just scrap it all. Let's just come out with a final message. Let's do it. Okay, let's get one more card, and then I've got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Pisces wants to obstacles and challenges. Let these 4 guys work together and bring us a final message. Bottom of the deck, firm foundations. Okay, so the root chakra being balanced. Now you feel stable, secure. You're not worried about your survival, and you know why, because the divine feminine is your lucky charm. Okay, is there a huge mountain in front of you? Not if you look up. It's like you're looking over your shoulder to remind yourself about your root chakra. Okay, look to the light. Prosperity begins, which is the divine giving you the opportunity here, but there's 2 hands. Okay, it takes 2 hands, 4 hands to make it. There's 4 people coming together here. Well, I don't know. There's 2 rings here. This isn't on the wedding hand, but this is not jumping to conclusions then. This is about actually just getting through the financial and material changes that are occurring, and I feel like you are getting through it together as a divine feminine, divine masculine. There's positive movement forward here with the 8 of Pentacles. That's about getting on with your craft, seeing the light, setting your sails in the right direction. Overcoming obstacles and challenges. The 2 5s are on the table, going through the transition. The obstacle is actually just talking. It's like mending a bridge. It's about building a bridge for both of you to cross over together. But first, bridges need to be mended. Okay. There's that bird there that's pointing. The bird's kind of appearing. It's on your foot there. He's leading you there. And then we have the Triumph, which is a chariot. That's the divine giving you a nudge. Okay. What are you charging towards? I feel like the divine feminine here. Have you seen the red flags? Have you seen the signs, synchronizations? You look lit up. That could be the sign. Who lights you up? When you're in their presence, who makes you glow? Okay. Let's have a look at the mermaids and dolphins. Make a decision. You're feeling stuck or indecisive. Oh, you are feeling, I said. Well, it says feeling stuck or indecisive. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Sometimes life feels as if it's at an impasse while we await heaven's next instruction. Read this card last time. By drawing this card, however, heaven asks, what do you want? Sometimes the universe asks us to be the decision maker, and this is one of those times. And I feel like now, Divine Mercy, it's about you. Because when I last read this card, it was about the Divine Feminine making a decision, and she decided that she knows she wants her true divine counterpart to be in union. Okay, so it's time for you to make a decision. I feel Divine Masculine. So what do you want? Sometimes the universe asks us to be the decision maker, and this is one of those times. Instead of passively allowing life to push you around like a canoe without oars, you're counseled to take charge and set your own course. There you go, yourselves. Are you worrying about yourselves? Okay. Know that heaven gives you all of the resources you need to pull yourself out of any situation as long as you make a firm and clear decision. Your decisiveness is the catalyst for heaven to clear the way for your manifestation. Let go of all fears or worries and focus only on the destination you intend to reach. Enjoy the journey along the way. The sun comes out. Snow, wind, sun, rain. Journey of love. Let's do it. And then I'm out of here. Dream a little. I pulled this card earlier. Dream a little. I was doing a reading earlier and that was the last card that came out. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover will come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight or fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. I feel like what I'm going to call this reading is don't jump to conclusions just yet. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime. A gentle, peaceful, quiet time, reflected in our smile. We winged our way to distant places and walked along remembered faces of lives we knew we lived some time before. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watch ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. Just the season. Just the season to be jolly. I'm ending with an Angels of Light card. Okay. Fa la 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, final message please for this slightly different board meeting. And the message is generosity. Generosity is a quality of spirit. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others, even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. It is an attitude of mind, which means that you are happy to give without expecting in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous-hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. I'm sure that's what I said at the beginning about being generous-hearted. Okay. Angel wisdom suggests that you give of yourself freely, openly and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great, for all that you give from an open heart is returned to you multiplied. That would have everything to do with that divine feminine. Affirmation, I am generous-hearted and you will be very rewarded. Okay, have yourself a fantastic day. I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.